Okay. That's us on. So, who fancies doing a recap of what happened when we played last week? Last Tuesday.
We were going to go across the bridge to the Citadel, but there was a giant, big, gribbly golem type thing there. And I tried to fly across and got zapped. And I think Rurak tried to blow up the bridge. And I think, did you get zapped, Rurak?
We didn't really go for the blowing of the bridge. We just kind of started walking across
towards
it.
And then the fight broke out.
Yeah, we just started
It's
crossing
like a
over.
syringe thing.
Well, there was troops. There was troops gathering.
But we used the syringe sling on the dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we used the evil darkness syringe to get the bad stuff out of the golem. We had a little chat with him. And he he's like, kind of lifted us up to the top of the tower. I don't know if he's punched us through the wall, but I think we're in the tower now, like way high up in it. And there was 2 mind flayers, illithids, standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it, really. There was a scrap on the bridge with some dudes. They died.
I cheesed that fight a little bit. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was basically, I think, where we got to. So if you're watching the stream, I think I have it set up now so that we should be auto-captioned if you need captions or prefer captions. But we might be too Scottish for captions, I'm not sure, because it's like, you know, some machine is trying to listen to us and say what we're saying, so I'm not sure if it'll work. But it should, hopefully, be better than nothing. 11. So, you guys had... the Moon Warden had picked you up in the palm of his hand, and he had sucker punched the tower and deposited you in this library room, kind of halfway up there. And in that library, there were 4 now somewhat surprised mind flayers. So if I have to smallinate this and then sharinate it.
Oh.
And you should hopefully see the thing.
I can see a thing.
For Matthews.
And then I go
Time to kill them all.
here.
Oh.
And then that shouldn't be going there. Okay, cool.
Jason.
So arrange yourselves. That kind of hole in the wall there is where you've just been deposited. But arrange yourselves in whatever order you wish to be arranged in. You know how you would have gone in the hand, whatever feels reasonable to you guys.
I'll be okay. Yeah. I'll switch
Mr.
places.
GM, so I am non-existent.
You're non-existent. Have I not dragged you in? I thought I did.
I said there's
Is
4
that you there
mats
now?
here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mirror and Ward would have been at the back.
Sure.
Yeah. Moved it back.
I've just put on 3D glasses thinking they were my glasses.
So let me yank that over there. No, take that here. Yank that over there. I need everyone to roll their initiative for me, please. Let's go on your sheet and drag your little init thing and yoink it. Eat it and ute it. We change the tunes.
Beautiful.
Initiative. There we go.
Initiative.
That didn't do it. Let's try that again. There we go. Ah!
Ooh.
That 20 will do it.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. A good start to the evening.
Okay,
I've made the
so
window too big.
is that everyone? Who do we had? We had Tarzan.
Are those 3D glasses? Kind of.
Yeah, I don't know where my real ones are.
Feels like a mini board.
Everything looks 3D.
So immersed.
Oh, things are actually coming towards me now. Mr. Ward, I need an initiative from you.
Okay.
You're the only person I'm missing.
Right. Initiative.
Wow,
Whenever
your
I find-
HD 3D TV now for only £1,200.
17.
And your companion Moran gets an 8, which puts her effectively where she was. And Mind Fayort is going to be going. No, it just does one. That's okay. That's fine. Well, yeah. Okay, so you guys get deposited in this library. There's a haze of kind of soot and rubble in the air that kind of clears, and you see these 4 tentacled mind flayer lads. Kind of, 2 of them are holding a book, and they kind of look up. So you have surprised them. They are surprised to see you, which means that they don't get to act this round. So Rurak, it's your turn. The room is made of the same kind of white stone material, and there's bookcases lining the walls. There's a door to the south, and there is a door to the east that you should be able to see there.
Mind
Can you
flayers are
blow them out the
generally-
hole?
I could move him towards you guys, but that's maybe not the best because he'll just grab onto you or something. Yeah, and I'm gonna be like here.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And I'm gonna give this guy. I'm gonna whack him. I'm gonna
Okay.
clunk him on the head with
Go for a
hammer.
clonk.
No. Okay, one sec. Trying to figure actions. That's what I'm doing.
What?
So-
Wait, was there something about them before? Is it only magic things that would be damaged in this one? Or am I thinking of a different thing?
I think you're thinking of other angel-y thing, right?
Yeah, I think it might be.
I don't know though.
Oh no. I only rolled a 2. I don't think that's gonna do it. I only get the 1 attack as well, so.
I'm afraid, yeah, a 12 is unfortunately not good enough to hit this mind flayer.
Ah.
Uh,
Well, what can you do?
Don't get your brain eaten.
Did they?
It was after
Did they
that.
do psychic damage? Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Go on. I know they deal out psychic damage. I don't know if they take it.
Okay.
There's no lethal tender here. Okay, anything else on your turn, right?
No. Readying a reaction for when he attacks.
Okay.
Is that it?
So Rurak kind of, this pan deposits him, and Rurak kind of clears through the air, clocks this mind flayer, and runs forward to yonk him with his hammer. And even though this guy, he's holding the book, looks kind of surprised, but he kind of dodges out the way. So Zarzan, it's your turn.
Well, if he ain't hitting him, then I'm gonna fucking shoot this man.
Okay. So this will be the first time that Sargon, Zarzan, and Ward will have seen one of these dudes before. I think everyone else has seen them before.
That's the entire size of the room.
Yep.
I'm just thinking I better not summon anything because they would all, if I summon bears, they'll all be. There's not enough room for 2 bears and a harassing bear. So I'll just
Right, here's-
moonpig them.
Turn into a dinosaur.
Attack 1.
Okay.
That'd be so cool.
Nice.
They still take up the entire room. We won't have space to attack us.
That's much damage.
Okay.
And then the second one doesn't have it. Alright, that's it. For another 6 damage.
Okay. So Zarzan kind of watches Rurak charge him. and this guy dodges out of the way, and Zarzan, he pulls 2 arrows at the same time and fires them off, and they spiral through the air and kind of tear like a section of cloth off this guy's robes, and which gets pinned to the wall into the door behind him. Anything else on your turn, Zarzan?
No.
Then, Ms. Kelly, it is your turn.
I would like to cast. Sorry, I had it ready to go. Come back spell. I'd like to cast Intellect Fortress on
The fuck is that?
Rurik. I think it's a new spell from Tasha's Cauldron or something.
All right, okay.
So
Is it like
for
a
the
Sherlock Mind
duration-
Palace?
I don't know what that means. But you or one willing creature you can see within range has resistance to psychic damage.
Okay.
Whoa,
So I cast it on Rurik because he's our healer.
thank you. That's great. Cheers.
Okay.
Alright, and that lasts for an hour.
Oh, great. Cool. Is it concentration or does this last?
It's concentration.
Okay. Okay.
And then I wanna. Can I get a token for my wee spider dude?
Yeah, sure. Let me find one. I still have to figure out how to let you guys move stuff around. I'm not sure if it's possible. Hang on, I have one for mirrors cannon. Yoink.
You did it before, but we were able to move everything.
What was that?
More like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is that okay, so I can't. I'll have to move him for you, Izzy. Where do you want him to go?
Like on the table next to me?
Here? Or down here?
Yeah, that's good.
There?
Actually, well, up one.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is gonna force the doink, the one in front of him.
Okay.
The one bottom left. Into
Sure.
the table.
Okay.
Lid is so tiny.
I don't.
What does that do?
So sorry, I'm just trying to find it again.
That's okay.
Oh, they've changed where everything is.
Those punks.
God damn.
I wonder what the book is.
Stop making me so small.
Hang on.
Have you
I don't
turned
have a
into an oval?
Shift. Yeah.
You
So-
squished her. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on, Izzy.
So it's a range spell attack, so 17 plus 11, I
Yeah.
think.
Was that
Okay.
28? Nah, 28 just misses. Yeah, go for damage.
So
Oh, is it like a...
This ain't
Right,
me.
lads. Cool your boots. There's important work going on
We
here.
all know when it's you because we can hear your scroll wheel
That's
really
true.
loud.
Yeah, you, Hennessy, cool your boots.
How can you hear my scroll wheel?
because we can hear everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jake, question. So
Question.
I've got that artificer thing that makes gives a plus d8 to my damage. Does that count with my ballista as well, since it's a spell?
I don't know. But I'll say let's say yeah. I'll check it. I'm happy to let that one go this week.
So it's 15 damage, and he gets slammed into the table.
I hear you.
I'm not doing it.
So he takes how much? He takes 15 damage, and he gets slammed into the table. The bookcase behind him, is that?
Yeah. Table
Okay.
facing.
Okay, roll another d6 then for impact.
And 94.
Okay, so Mirror throws out this disc that lands on the table beside her, and then kind of and these legs pop out of the top of it, and then this gun materializes from this extra dimensional space, and unleashes this like blast of magical energy that slams into this mind flare and kind of knocks him back, and there's a book falls on his head, and other books kind of cascade over him with the impact. Anything else on your turn, Muir?
All good.
Then Lida, it's your turn.
It's me. I'll move here. I
Okay.
can see them. Is there any way to unsquish myself? Because this is pinning me off.
I don't know how you squish.
You can see
Please
the
squish.
old circle you used to be.
Yeah.
That circle you used to be.
I feel like I am an odd one out.
Oh,
There's
so an
squished
oval.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't know how to do it.
No longer.
I have no
longer
idea how you do
just
that.
It might be a bug, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, never mind then. Well, okay, I'm going to cast slow. So
Whoa.
I need to make these guys do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Let me check if I have the spell on the thing in the magic. Is it the man or the dice I press?
Oh,
I think it's the dice.
Emma, you're back to being a circle.
Yay!
Yeah, I just deleted you and remade you.
Oh
Ah.
Jesus, they have quite a lot of pluses. Okay, that fucking did fuck all.
Okay, so they all succeed, unfortunately.
It's all dark now.
You might have to click on yourself again.
Oh, there.
Does anything happen when they succeed, or is it an all or nothing?
I think nothing happens if they succeed.
Okay. So Lida
Dang it, I'm going back over here.
traces this sigil in her hand and blasts out this kind of burst of magic. These like runes fly through the air and slam into these mind flares. You've seen her do this before, and they, usually they go woo and like slow down in like halftime. But the sigils kind of like slam into their chest and then just kind of wick away into nothing, as if they're like more resistant than normal folk to that sort
Do
of
you have
thing.
advantage on those? Oh, jeez.
Anything else on your turn, Lida?
That's me. I went back to my old corner.
Okay. Then Sargon, it's you. He's looking a bit really wild, ain't he?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to attack this dude.
Go for it.
Do I get advantage, or do I have to be stood on the opposite side of him to react?
I think you can just have it.
Yes.
I don't know.
Mm.
The opposite side thing
Do
is kind of.
automatically.
I don't think so. Just press the ADV button.
The opposite side does not look very.
Where is the ADV button?
So underneath the chat box, next to your dice, there's like ADV +2, +5, and dis -2, -5. Those are like modifier buttons you can add to stuff if you like quite a lot of time you have to add like +2 or +5 to things, so you can use those buttons. Same with advantage and disadvantage. There you go. Nice.
22. And then second attack. Oh,
Ooh, a crit.
crit. Boom.
Okay, so that one's looking pretty. Okay, so Sargon dashes forward, spear in hand, does 2 quick thrusts, like kind of opens this mind flare up with the first strike, and then gets a nice one and actually like makes contact. You feel your spear punch through their weird, kind of where you'd expect a normal person's intestines to be, except it's like it pulls back out and there's like this weird fishy organ on the end of it, and the mind flare kind of its eyes go yellow and it looks kind of like surprised, and it's oozing this kind of like wet clear liquid out of the wound. Anything else on your turn, Mr. Sargon?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, then Frathen, it's your turn.
Which of the mind flayers haven't been hit yet?
It's only the topmost one that's been hit. I think.
Okay, right.
Oh no, Mind Flayer 4 also okay. So the middle two, the two rightmost ones, they've not been hit.
The two rightmost ones.
Yeah, the one,
So
2
the
and
one
3.
on the far left.
The
I
one
can't see numbers on them.
you might have to mouse over them. So the one,
Oh, I
the
see,
ones who are southeast.
So which numbers? Sorry. I've got
2 and 3.
2 and 3. So 2 and 3 haven't been hit.
They've not been
I'm
hit.
going to cast Moonbeam on level 5 on Mind Flayer number 3, please.
Okay, what does Moonbeam do at level 5? There's a bunch of things.
5d10 damage.
Okay.
If he doesn't make a save.
What kind of saves you got to do?
He has to do Constitution saving throw, or take 5d10 damage. If he passes, then he gets half damage.
Is there an easy way to? That's a check. I don't want to check. I want to save and throw. I gotta open this thing. Constitution saving throw. Gets 12, but it's a magical thing, so he gets I should have pressed the ADB button. So he gets a 16 total. Is that good enough?
It just says make a Constitution. Oh no, Constitution 17.
Right. Okay. Then it fails.
So 5d10 damage.
Okay, go for it.
How do I make it do multiples of dice?
You pick up a d10 and then you right click until you have 5 of them. Oof.
33.
33, okay. So, Frathen whispers in the druidic language, and this shaft of light penetrates through the ceiling. No, actually, you're on the moon. It comes from underneath this time. You've never seen it come from underneath before, and it kind of surrounds this mind flayer with. It's got a book, and this there's this blinding light surrounds it, and you can hear it make these weird noises, and some of them you can hear in your head, like this. This kind of, you feel like you all kind of feel like a certain degree of like secondary pain, just ambient pain from this guy, transmitted into your brain holes. As this shaft of light comes into existence around him. Anything else on your turn, Frathen?
No, I think I'll just stay put.
Okay. Then
I can't turn into a bear and maintain Moonbeam, can I?
You can, because you've got it up, so you can turn into a bear and yeah, no, you can do that, but if you get hit and your concentration goes down, you can't like recast it again.
Okay.
Or recast any spell until you come out bear form.
Are you able to move it while in bear form now? Because normally you can move it, can't you?
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
I can, right?
I think so.
I'm just trying to work out whether I should. I'll turn into a bear then.
Okay.
For my action, and then.
Ward, it's your turn then. You're in a room with all these other mind flayers. One of them is surrounded by light. One of them just been stabbed by Sargon. One of them is covered in books. The other one is kind of still looking around, not knowing what the fuck just happened.
See the one that's like directly in front of Frathen?
You mean the
4.
bottom? Yeah.
Is he the one?
I'm trying to add a spell.
Is he the what did you say had happened to him?
Muir's cannon pushed him, like blasted him into a bookcase, and all these books fell on. He's covered in books.
Okay. Can I squeeze past Muir and Frathen, or do I have to go around the long way?
I think I'm not sure what the rules on squeezing are. You can probably squeeze. It's all pretty chaotic.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll walk up to this chap,
Mhm.
and I've got a sword, right? Where's my sword? I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Go for it.
I can find where my sword is. Action sounds in here. Here we go. Aye, here we go. Sword time.
Nice. That'll hit that one.
I'll do another attack. Get 2 attacks, right?
Aye.
Okay.
Is 17 hitting? I think so. Yeah, both of them will hit quite nicely. So go for damage.
Damage? What was the damage against?
It should be a D8 plus your strength. You should be able to just drag
I've
the.
got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the first one. And the second one.
Okay. So that dude has that many damage. So Ward squeezes past Mirror's cannon. Kind of wafts all the
Excuse me, character.
the arcane, gunfire mist, and he pulls his sword out and hacks into this thing twice. You get a spray of kind of weird, kind of clear, watery liquid. You feel it in your tactile sensors. It feels wet, and some of your sensors are like, "Oh, that's water. We don't really want that." And this guy doesn't really know what's happened to him. He's covered in books. You have a book kind of halfway on your sword when you come out the other side. He doesn't look best pleased. Anything else on your turn, Ward?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Then Laran is she's gonna move. Yes, here. That one's not really had anything, so she's gonna use a psychic eruption. And misses. Does she get 2 goes? She does not. Okay, that's Laran's go. So it's the mind flayers, except they're still pretty stunned and surprised at what just happened to them. They're just here reading some books, and then a bunch of dudes showed up. So it goes back to the top of the round. Now they're no longer surprised. So Rurik, it's you.
How do you target someone again?
You gotta click on Rurik, and then control click on the person you want to target.
Okay, cool. And then I go to like my actions.
Aye.
And then okay. One sec. I see. Oh, 2 hands. No. Okay. And then attack. Hey, better. That one.
Nice. Yeah, that'll do quite nicely.
Cool. Then I'll go for the actual hit, which is 10. But I think I can imbue attacks with lightning damage or something.
Yeah, I think you get an extra D8 once per turn.
Once per turn.
I think so.
Okay.
Like Divine Strike or something, right?
Divine Strike. Hang on.
Nice little 1 more damage.
1 more. Oh yeah.
Every little helps.
That golem dude lifted us up there, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you could reach in and grab a mind flayer or 2.
He kind of like it was kind of the extent of his reach putting you up there, sort of. So like his fingers are still there on the edge.
Thunder damage.
But
You could flick him.
potentially, but if he did, there'd be a really good chance of him flicking one of you guys.
Yeah, just 11 damage. One of
Okay.
which is thunder. I'll
Nice.
give him a little upwards, sort of like a golf swing. with the
Sure.
hammer.
Okay, so Rurik storms in there the first time, and the guy ducks out of the way, and then Sargon stabs him, and then he's looking down at his organs, kind of oozing this weird clear liquid, and then all he sees is this hammer come up and knock him upside the tentacles, and his head kind of snaps backwards, and he shakes himself, and then his eyes start glowing. He looks like he's, getting prepped to do something. Finally. Anything else on your turn, Rurik?
No, I think that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all good.
Zarzan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the same guy again.
Go for it.
And again.
Okay, so Zarzan, does it in 2 arrows now because there's a bit of congestion over there. Doesn't want to, accidentally hit anyone. And then he fires off one shot, rapid, like full, very fluid motion. Fires off these 2 shots, and they go, they make this kind of weird splooshing sound as they actually properly impact into things' flesh. And again, you feel this kind of suggestion of pain in your brains upon impact, and kind of ambient broadcast mental pain. Anything else on your turn, Zarzan?
No.
Okay. Muir, it's your turn.
I'm gonna throw a rock at him. So I think they have to make a dex save.
Okay, which one are you targeting?
Ward's kind of standing in the way. Can I get him, or is...
Well, he'd be behind cover, so he'd get a bonus. You'd get an extra +5 to his saving throw.
Can I climb... Is that a table or is that a bookshelf?
That's a table.
on.
That's a table your cannon's on.
Can I climb up it?
Yeah. That would probably be fine, yeah.
And...
Oh, you did move it.
I can move everyone, I think.
Oh. Right, okay.
I can move everyone.
Okay.
And so dex save for this little dude.
A dex save for this guy. So, 1 point from there. 4. Is it a magic thing?
No? No.
Is it a spell?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
Okay. I guess a 21.
Oh! Lame. Oh, nothing happens then. My cannon's gonna shoot him though.
Go for it.
That's 18.
An 18 is quite tasty. Yep, that'll hit him.
So that. 14 damage, and he gets launched into the bookshelf again.
Okay, let's whack another d6 on there then.
A whole 1 damage.
Okay,
Fear
so
my
that's him on that much damage. Sure. So Muir, jumps up onto the table, astride her cannon, and picks up a random, like a lump of masonry from nearby, and slaps some device on it and flings it across the room, and it kind of hurtles through the air towards this guy, and then it is suspended by sheer force of will and thrown to one side, and then the cannon kind of swivels back around and junks again, and there's blast of arcane energy, whacks into him, and he stumbles backwards into the bookshelf, and another big heavy leather-bound tome falls on his head with a sort of squishing sound. Anything else on your turn here?
Nope.
Okay.
Actually,
It is... Oh, wait. Sure, okay. Lida, it's your turn.
Okay, I was gonna do a spell that I don't have on my list.
Okay,
That's why I was trying to add it, and I kept accidentally pressing it.
that's right.
But it's just a cantrip. I've got to roll a d20 plus 10. How would I type that out for it to like?
I'm not sure. Just probably just add it manually.
Okay. 16.
The 16 is exactly what you need.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's 14. Wait, is it an extra? Oh no, it's an extra D12 because levels. 11. Yeah, another D12.
Okay.
So 23.
23. God,
The
what?
one that's attacking the rear.
So number 1. Okay, so I've got it. If I drag that on, go. Yup. Okay, yeah, number 1 is not looking great. He's had a spear through the guts. He just got like thunder cracked with a hammer, and his neck snapped back in a weird way. Like ricocheted off his head snapped backwards, and the back of his head ricocheted off his spine and flat back forward, and then Lita pulls this cinder out of her staff, hurls it onto him, and it impacts, and this flame ripples over his body and sets fire to his robes, except for the small patch that are now sodden with whatever he's leaking. Anything else on your turn, Lita?
That's me. I've just moved back to a different bit.
Okay. Sargon, it's you.
Should it not be me?
I've got Sargon next on my initiative.
I rolled a 16 now.
You roll 16.
In the initiative.
Oh. Okay.
It wasn't an initiative roll that you rolled. That matters, but yeah.
What bear are you talking about, Finn?
If you roll, you have to scroll.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you did. Okay, let me just adjust. So then, yeah, it's Ward then. Be Sargon next. What are you doing, Ward?
I'm going to action surge and just keep wailing on this dude.
Go for it.
Do I have to roll anything for action
Not-
surge?
you
Or do I
just
get
surge.
attacks? How many attacks did you get?
So you get 2 attacks per action normally. So if you action surge, you get 4.
Okay. 4 attacks. Coming right up. How many of those hit?
3 out of 4 of them. Oh no, all of them hit. Actually,
Fantastic.
this might be the end of Mind Flayer 4.
I hope so.
I hope these were just normal, happy mind flayers minding their own business.
These could be chill mind flayers.
They're all in the library, they're probably swatty mind flayers. We've just wrecked the mind flayer geek squad.
Yeah, one thing we do know is they're nerds.
Fucking nerds.
Okay,
Hey.
so
It's 41 damage.
7 there, 10 there, another 13 there, and another 11 there. Oh, this guy is still just standing, just barely.
Just barely.
he's- Yeah, Ward does another 2 strikes, and then pauses, and then he's like, I got time, and does another 2, and slices into him, and the last strike, actually just chops one of the thing's arms off, and it just kind of slides down the side of his robe, makes a kind of squeaky sound, even though it's not fabric, and then lands like a wet fish on the ground. And this guy is just like, he's looking at his stump, and he looks at this big robot motherfucker in front of him, and then he doesn't really look, he's like, looks quite surprised. Anything else on your turn, Ward?
No. That's my turn.
Then Sargon, it's you.
I'm gonna stab this dude.
Okay.
I've also just noticed in the combat tracker you can see how much damage your party members have taken. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you can?
Where's that?
It's the crossed swords in the top right.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
As we mine damage.
So Sargon strikes again. This guy kind of he's real focused on that spear now after it fucking stabbed him in the gut. So even though he's on fire, he kind of dodges out the way of it, and then Sargon does another one, and it nicks the side of his other like rib cage, and you feel this kind of grinding sensation, as if you're as if your spear's running along like soft bone, like hardwood. Anything else on your turn, Sargon?
No, that'll be it.
Then Raffin, it's you.
Number 3 should have a moonbeam on him, so he'll make a save, and then I'm going to charge him and attack him.
Okay. I had these the wrong way around. That guy is fine. So he needs to make a what kind of save?
Constitution save, he needs to get more than 17.
Constitution save. Oh, hang on. So he's got advantage on it because it's magical. And he gets an 18.
Aha, so he takes half damage then. So
Okay.
Did I roll 5 and then you...
Yeah, roll 5d10 and then I just have it. Okay, so 23 half is 12 and 11 and a half, so 11. So he takes how much now? Sure. So this light kind of, this radiant light kind of is maintained, but kind of within the kind of radiant circle, you can see this kind of like kind of trembling blue sort of force field sort of thing, kind of around in a vaguely humanoid shape. And then, what are you doing with your turn?
I'll have Hrafn charge in and just bear him.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'll do bite first.
Sure.
It's +5, so it's 22.
22 is going to be quite tasty. That's going to do quite nicely.
Okay, and I'll do claws next.
Go for it.
It's 19.
19 will also do nicely.
Excellent. So, is there any way of just adding? Oh, I can add +5, can I? Hold on. So it's 1d8 +5 for the bite. Oh, I was trying to see if I could do that +5 thing. It doesn't seem to work. So it's 7 damage for the first one.
Okay.
And 11 damage for the second with the claws.
Okay, so this this kind of nimbus of pale blue energy kind of quivers within this column of moonfire, and Raffin in his bear form snarls and charges in and rakes into this thing. Raffin, you take this big meaty bite and you taste like off fish, but also it tastes a little bit like there's some kind of blue cheese in there. Doesn't taste great. Anything else on your turn?
That's me.
Okay, then Loran is gonna try and zap this one with a psychic eruption. No, come on, Loran. So it is the Mind Flayer's go for the first time. So, who Malkid? Sargon definitely Malkid Mind Flayer won the most, so he's gonna try and tentacle him. He doesn't. Mind Flare
Can
2.
I riposte the mace?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Is it riposte or is it the other one?
I think it's riposte.
Yeah, that one. Aha!
Oh. Yeah, that might be enough.
Aha!
He does, yeah. So, Mind Flare 1, the tentacles flare up and start, articulating towards Sargon's face. And as they start to grasp around almost, and then Sargon just kind of shoves his spear straight up vertically through the weird squid skull, and it collapses in this it sort of deflates and collapses on the ground, unconscious, slowly dying in a pool of translucent, watery liquid. Mind Flare 2 is gonna move here. Is gonna try. No, actually, no, he's not. Kraken's too big. He's not. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna. Raffen, can you give me an intelligence save, please? In fact, actually, hang on. Can everyone from Raffen to the left of Raffen give me an intelligence save, please?
I got 25.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Yeah, you need a 15.
More is a fuck.
70.
But you just do it from the
If it's a psychic attack, does it affect ward?
Yeah.
Yes. Probably not as
Okay.
badly, though.
Oh, it's a save, not a check.
It's a save, yeah.
if you do that.
It's on
Oh, it's on the right.
Yeah.
I see.
So I did actually roll worse on that.
Well, it's the same number, actually, so you can take your first one. Like, it's the same roll and modifier, so it doesn't make a difference either way,
Oh, that's true.
unfortunately.
I'll go
So-
with the first one then.
+6 to ward.
Sure, yeah. So that means all of you guys get above your thing. So does this thing actually happen? Yeah, nothing happens. Okay, so this thing touches 3 fingers to the side of its squiddy face in this kind of triangle shape, and its eyes flare this yellow color, and amidst this blast of kind of phosphorescent blue energy that washes over you. You feel it kind of like penetrate into your skull, and there's like a brief moment where you have like the worst migraine you've ever had, and it just kind of washes away for your iron minds. So that's that turn. Mind Flare 3. And Raffen's like right there, so he's gonna go for it. So he's gonna try and tentacle a bear. Critically
Good lord.
for
Oh, shit.
16 psychic damage to you, Raffen. These tentacles wrap around your bare face. They're unable to can't go all the way around your hands to
Your
your
bare face.
bare face. Yeah,
Jake, why is my wound changed? Did you do something?
I just did it.
Oh, I just did it? Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
So that's Mind Flare 3, Mind Flare 4, and Ward's right there. And this dude is he just chopped off his arm, so he's gonna.
Whereabouts is the moonbeam?
The
It's
moonbeam
over
is
number 3.
yeah. I don't have a token for moonbeam. Do I?
Is it still
Is
damaged?
Moonbeam a thing where it like damages someone at the end of their turn or something, or is it on Raffen's turn?
I do have a
It's
token for
on
moonbeam.
my. Oh, it's supposed to be when they start a turn, but I think this time we've just done it when it was my turn.
Yeah.
I just realised.
Okay. Well, that dude has, he's taken damage this round anyways. You can only take it once per round, so it doesn't, in this specific instance, it didn't matter whether you took it on your turn or on his. But we'll do it on his turn for now. Mind Flayer 4 is gonna... he's gonna try and Tentacle Ward. There's not much to Tentacle. Ward doesn't have a brain to eat, so...
No brain.
No brain. Ward, you take 11 damage. It kind of futilely attempts to wrap his structure vision with his tentacles, and you feel this kind of weird, kind of throbbing sensation around your face. All your haptic sensors are going haywire. And then it is Rurak. That Mind Flayer's dead.
Mind Flayer's dead. It looks like Ward has that guy covered. Traffin's a bear. I'm sure he's got it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and beat up this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and bash him.
Go for it.
Did I do that right? Am I targeting him now? I think.
Looks like it.
Cool. Try one of these. Oh no. Yeah, nope. 13.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do. Zarzan, it's you.
I'm gonna shoot that man.
Okay.
There's a hit for that much damage. And then that's a hit for that much damage.
Okay, so Zarzan, rapid fire, takes 2 shots, sends them quick through the air, over Loran's shoulder, puts past her ear, and they kind of, the Mind Flayer sees him coming, tries to dodge out the way of one, and moves fully into the path of the other, and it kind of punctures all the way through his arm, and it kind of goes kind of limp, like you've just kind of skewered through a balloon and it's slowly leaking out. Anything else on your turn, Zarzan?
Nope.
Then Muir, it's your turn.
But everyone's gone the weird line on my screen.
Where have we gone?
All moved.
Disappeared.
Did
We've all gone in a line.
I do that?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. Does everyone remember where they were?
Yes.
I put myself back.
Okay, yeah, just put yourself... I don't know what happened there.
Can't actually see the map.
Yeah, I can't see the map. It's all black for me.
I must
You
be.
gotta click on yourself.
Ah!
Yeah. So
The
Rafa was
map is
kind of
back.
there, right?
Yeah.
Is that where everyone was? That looks about right. I'm not sure what happened there. That was weird. Yeah, Muir, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can gonna hit him. 18 plus 11, I think.
Yep, they'll just make it.
Oh, so that's 25 damage from cannon. Actually, oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Alright, so that's 25 damage from the cannon.
Okay. Yeah, Mind Flayer 4. The cannon fires again, and this kind of burst of high pressure magic fires through the air and strikes him squarely in the chest, and embeds and then explodes, and you get all this squid tentacles and bits of kind of mauve skin fly through the air and impact on you guys. Mind Flayer 4 is now past tense. Anything else on your turn, Mir?
I guess is there only Mind Flayer 2 left?
There's also Mind Flayer 3, who is inside of a moonbeam right now.
Alright, I'm gonna eat a rock at Mind Flare too then.
Okay,
Yes, me. Save.
a save. What kind of save is it? Dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, so 19.
That's not good enough.
It's not good enough. Well, Mind Flare 2 is not your day.
That's not good enough.
Oops, mate.
Well,
A whole 17.
17.
Ones. Look at that. Bullshit.
Oh man.
Pick up a book and eat it.
Okay, so that's that guy. Yoink. So yeah, Mirror's cannon obliterates one Mind Flare, and this long tentacle slaps her in the face, and she kind of pulls it off and picks up a book and hurls it through the air, and it spins and smacks this guy straight in the right between the eyes, and he kind of is kind of stunned, drops the book he was holding. Anything else on your turn, Mirror?
Nope.
Then Lida, it's you.
And I'll do the same thing I did last time. Attacking number 2. With a 22 damage. I mean, to hit.
Yep, that'll definitely hit him.
And 20 damage to him.
Whoa. It's a nice cantrip. What idiot designed that? Okay, so Lida pulls another cinder out of her staff and gets it through the air, and it spins. You know, it's like fist sized and spins through the air, slams into kind of. It does a kind of like with the impact of it, like he's been hit in the chest with a softball, and this fire kind of wicks around him as it explodes, and his tentacles kind of writhe around, and he shakes himself. Anything else on your turn, Lida?
No.
Then Ward, it's you.
So. Is that guy in front of Trapman, is he like gone? Or is
He is in a spell right now.
that's why he's he's in the moonbeam. That's why
he's in the moonbeam.
Okay, that's right. I can move to here, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
How's this guy looking?
He's I mean, you've never seen one of these things before, so it's difficult to say. He looks a lot better than the one that just exploded, but they don't look as good as they were when they started. You know. For one thing, this guy's dropped his book. Like, whatever he was doing, he's not going to be doing that for a minute.
And I'm gonna whack him.
Go for it.
Twice. Or attempt to whack.
Yep, that's a whack there. That's
Two
a second
successful
whack.
whacks.
2 successful whacks.
That's my whack attack.
Okay. 18 whacking damage. Excuse me. Got that. Right. Okay. Anything else after your whacks? Or you all whacked out?
I'm all whacked out.
Okay. Sargon, it's you.
Sargon just pulled up to end this.
Oh,
Ooh. A critical. For 10 to match.
no.
Oh.
I did more with the non-crit than I did with the crit.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Sure. So Sargon, moves forward, gets slapped in the face by a flying arm, and stabs forward with his spear twice. Pokes two holes in this mind flayer's chest, and there's this kind of like little spurts of wet, clear liquid, like pus, erupt from it. But it's still standing, although it looks pretty. You've never seen. This is the first time you've seen one of these things, but like they're not all they're cracked up to be. You've heard about them before, but they die pretty easy. Anything else on your turn, Sargon?
No, that's me.
Okay. Raffen, it's your turn. You guys hear a crash from outside, as if like a big impact.
Big crash.
Big crash, yeah.
Right, Jake, do you want to do the moonbeam damage now?
We'll do it on his turn, if that's the
Okay.
proper way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll bear him.
Sure.
So bite first, and then claws. 12. That's not going to hit, is it?
12 is not gonna hit, I'm afraid.
18. Will that hit?
18 will hit.
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 5. 2d6 plus 5. 9.
9
9. 9.
to Mind Flayer 3. Oh, that much now. Okay. Anything else?
That's me.
That's you. Okay, it's Loran. She's trying to erupt psychically a couple times now. It's not really worked, so she's gonna dispense with the psychic eruptions. She's gonna move here. Gonna target Sargon, and she's gonna give him a cheeky little 5 hit points back. Come on, Loran. Not rolling well this evening. Then it is the last ride of the Mind Flayers, probably. Is that one? Okay. Sargon's right there. Did just eviscerate another guy. He's gonna try and eat Rurek, I think.
Okay. Ooh, a hit.
Ooh, a hit.
I can
Yeah.
use my reaction to do a bit of damage to him.
Okay. So you take 14 damage, which is then resisted by your psychic damage.
So it's 7, is it?
Yeah, I should have just done that already because I put an effect on you.
Yeah,
think-
cool. Yeah, that seemed to have worked.
Cool. Okay, and then you said you're doing something to him, are you?
Yeah, I've got a reaction. Wrath of the Storm. When a creature within 5 feet you can see hits you with an attack, you can use reaction to make the creature take a dex saving throw.
Sure.
DC 17. And then it's going to take damage. So if it passes, it's half. Fails, it's 10.
I'm guessing a 7 is a fail.
Yep.
Uh,
So that's 10 damage. 10 lightning damage.
Okay, well that's the last 10 of his hit points.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
You also get blasted backwards into that bookcase.
Okay. So Mind Flayer 2 kind of looks around all these people and just kind of goes for it. Moves his tentacle, like lashes out with his tentacles. They move with surprising speed for someone so wounded, and they latch around Rurek's face. Rurek, you can see this you feel this wetness, these suckers on your face, and then you clench your fists and lightning dances across your body, and the rest of you watch as Mind Flayer 2 kind of starts to fry and flies backwards and impacts with the bookcase in a kind of wet electrical slap, and there's more Mind Flayer juice gets sprayed across the room. And then it's Mind Flayer 3, who probably is going to die to the moonbeam now. So he's going to make a Constitution save? It says on the thing. It is a Constitution save. He's got advantage because he's a Mind Flayer. I guess a 9. So that's, I think, full damage, Raffen, from the moonbeam.
Nice. It's 18,
18.
which is below par.
Okay, Mind Flayer 3 is still standing. And it is going to
He's going to give up and think about his life choices.
Well, for one, he's gonna move out the mid. Oh no. Yeah. Gonna move out the moonbeam.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if he does that?
No, because he's staying within your. You're not on a square. Hang on. Move there. Yeah, he's still within your range. He's just moving out of the moonbeam, and he's gonna. He's gonna try and tentacle you. For a 12, does that hit you? As a bear?
No. Hold on. It's some armor class, isn't it?
Yeah. I have a feeling the bear is higher than 12.
It's 14.
Okay. Rurak, it's you then. That's the Mind Flayer's turn. Top of the round again. Yeah, you guys hear this kind of like, it's like, you would never have heard like a sci-fi laser sound, but that's kind of what it sounds like from outside. And then another big crash.
I'm gonna throw my hammer at the thing and then walk towards the hole and see what's going on.
Sure.
So 1 sec. I click on me. I can control click on you. Yep. And hang on. This is thrown. Okay. Here we go. 17. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that'll just hit him.
I'm not using the line. I'm just throwing the hammer.
Just throwing the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. 10. That was exactly how many he had left.
Oh, cool. Alright.
So,
Yay.
Rack
Killed him.
hurls his hammer, flies through the air, does a somersault, and Fraffin, you watch this hammer kind of fly past your ear, and it embeds in this thing's face and kind of like crumples it like a balloon, and then the balloon bursts, and the rest of the body kind of collapses. And then you're walking to you're turning to look out the window, Rurak. Sure. So, Rurak and anyone else that's turning to look. Sorry, go on, Doug.
Can my bear fit through either of those two doors?
No.
Arse.
Well, you could probably squeeze. You wouldn't fit easily, but you could probably make it work. Like a panda trying to fit through a door. You know, they make a funny YouTube video, but I think you could probably do it.
You might have to push me from behind. It's like
yeah, so
poo in the honey pot.
Rurak and anyone else that's kind of trying to look at the big mad laser sound that just happened and the crashing stone sound, you can see, Rurak, there are two figures kind of hovering in the air about 50 or 60 feet outside the hole. They are wearing these robes. You can see kind of the angles are kind of weird, but you can see they basically look like the same three dudes they look like the three dudes who came out the portal did. And below them is the Moon Warden, or the remains of the Moon Warden, kind of collapsing in on itself as they are discharging like these mad, like these. You watch as one of them kind of like discharges this beam of kind of dark, glowing energy, and it impacts with the Moon Warden and ripples over him, and he kind of his arm, he's collapsing with this big like sound of like hundreds of boulders falling, and he's quite big, so it takes him a while to fall. He's kind of falling backwards onto the ground. You can see these two figures kind of hovering in the air, dispensing a can of whoop-ass.
Does the warden still look alive, or is it like?
It looks a lot more like just a big pile of stones. As you turn to look, you can still see he's got like the eye and stuff. But as he kind of collapses and falls, the eye sort of fades as he's kind of crashing down towards the ground. What do you guys do?
Do we want to help him, or do we want to get up the tower?
Well, those dudes are going to be coming after us anyway, so.
Oh. Yeah. I can lighten them. I could.
Jake, are they like floating in the air?
They're hovering in the air as if they're flying.
probably not the best fight right now.
I was gonna ask how close to us are they?
They're about
What
50 feet away.
range? 50 feet. And are they hovering over the big huge gap?
No, they're kind of hovering over like the kind of crescent-shaped walls that kind of ring the citadel. They're kind of hovering over there.
Okay, never mind then.
Uh,
I got spells to attack them with, but I don't know about our melee people.
yeah, our military can't do anything right now, so I'd say I can attack, but I'm just gonna say that we go into the tower and try and go to the top because that's where the fight's gonna be. I don't think there's much we can do for the warden. What do you guys think?
Anyone else? Any ideas?
How many of them
I
is
don't
coming
know.
at the warden?
There's 2 of them.
2, not 3.
Do you reckon he can handle that? What do we think?
No, he's already.
He is in the process of dying.
Oh, I see.
We can try and help him right now, or we don't. And he dies. That's it.
'Cause I can't do anything. Or I suppose I could move the moonbeam. Can I move the moonbeam onto one of the dudes, Jake?
Isn't it quite slow?
I don't think I can move it that far. It's usually like 30 feet or something.
Yeah,
to move
I'll
these
just
things.
have a look.
I don't know.
It's 60 feet in any direction.
Then yeah, you can if you want.
If you want to help, we can help. I can help. It's just going to be a commitment. I'm going to use
What do
my
you
highest
think,
level
folks?
spell.
I'm inclined to want to help him because he's a druidy type, but even though he's not, but I don't know. What do you think?
Jake, I'm going to cast Call Lightning at 6th. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level so that my Storm Charge goes to 10 on... who's most hurt?
Me.
Yeah, on the not Sargon. Sargon.
Now.
Sargon.
Thank you.
So you are getting +5 to this. 17. So that's a 2nd level spell to log on. Now I'm going to cast Call Lightning at 6th level, overcharge to 7th level. And
Okay, give me a minute.
going ahead and hitting them with lightning.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna do it, we gotta commit, I guess.
They'll come, even if they finish them off, they'll come straight for us, I would think.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna take
There's a
cover.
big hole in the wall.
Yeah, anyone that can't do anything, hide. Or whatever.
Are you calling
think
lightning on
on my
both
side,
of them? Rurik?
I can only roll any one at a time, so...
Well, I'll move the moonbeam onto the other one that's not getting lightninged.
I'll lightning the further away one, Jake.
Okay.
So... I'm creating a big old cloud, I guess just centered on the Citadel. And a bolt of lightning is going to go to a point. That point will be the further away enemy, and they're going to take max damage, which is 70. They can make a roll.
Yeah, they're gonna make a roll.
It is, I guess, a dex saving throw. Are they wearing metal, Jake?
No, but they succeed.
They succeed. Okay. Yeah, that'd be 35 damage.
Okay. And Raffin, you're moonbeaming the other one, is that right?
Moonbeam another one.
Okay. So let's make a one of these ones. Is a 19 enough of a save?
It's a 17. Of course, you still will be a.
Okay. Can you roll for damage?
Oh, I can.
Can I also cast a spell, or is it getting too?
So
Congestion.
26, so it's 13. Sorry.
13. Yeah, no, you can cast a spell.
Can I say before you do that I'm not sure, but I think there's some movement in lower levels here.
All right.
I think I can hear people.
Okay.
And any of our melee people go and block some doors up?
I can go and look.
Yeah, maybe hold the hallway or block the door. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I go down or like go through the door and is it like downstairs? Yeah.
We should figure which one's going up as
We
well.
also don't know if there's enemies like literally right next door.
That's true. But you don't want me to go and even just like try and scout and see and then come back.
And any door could have any amount of enemies behind it, so I think it's more of a case
Risky. Yeah.
defending where we are, as opposed to moving out. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be too risky.
Okay, so
Well, any people on our floor are going to be coming here anyway, so I think we should actually
that's
have a
true.
look and see the rooms next to us and see if there's any stairs and block off any lower stairs.
Okay. Well, I can do that. I can find stairs and block them.
okay, is this happening before or after you unleash a bunch of magic on these guys?
Magic first.
Well, I would say Rurek's thing's already gone off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rurek starts chanting and his eyes go all thundery. And you hear this kind of peal of thunder and kind of, you can see kind of just sort of in the kind of peripheral of your vision outside the big hole, you can see this kind of storm cloud appear. And this bolt of lightning streaks towards one of these flying figures. And kind of like it's lightning, so it's like basically instantaneous. But kind of as it is firing towards them, they like whip around and they hold their mask on the side of their face, and the lightning bolt bends and some of it crackles off and hits them. But like most of the bolt is like they deflect it with the power of their mind, is what it appears to be. And then the moonbeam kind of vanishes and reappears around the other one. And they similarly, there's this kind of, you see this, doesn't look quite as effective as it did before. There's still this kind of force field effect from within the moonbeam. And then they unleash a retaliatory blast of magic. I gotta put. As Arson's behind enough cover that it probably doesn't get hit. Then
Plus 12.
So that's what. So the one that got lightning
God.
kind of whips around, and you still you can see one is a. It's kind of difficult to make out, but you're pretty sure that you can see that one is a man and one is a woman. And the male one, maintains this finger position on the side of his mask, and then there's this kind of laser beam almost. You've not seen a laser beam, but there's this kind of like bolt of glowing black energy that is discharged from his mask and streaks through the air and impacts on the ground around you guys, dealing some amount of damage to people. And then the two of them start moving, flying at a reasonable pace back towards the tower, towards the open hole. What are the rest of you guys doing?
cast a spell.
What kind of spell do you want to cast?
Took me 2 seconds because I'm googling something.
Sure.
So will it be here like next turn?
Pretty much.
Muir, you just took a lot of damage. Are you down?
I'm fine.
You're okay? Okay. Am I keeping up the offense here? Because I just realized I could have done this before. Jake, I have the Sphere of Storms.
Uh-huh.
As an action, I can make a storm cloud up above me. Would that empower the Call Lightning with the extra D10?
It would, but it would be a choice between getting your Cure Winds off or using your Storm Charge. You can have either. It's up to you.
Oh, so you can't stack him.
Like, just because that would be an extra action on top of the stack of 2 actions we've just done. So, like, in the kind of time span, like because
Okay,
you use the Cure Winds and then a Call Lightning, you can like tag out the Cure Winds and elect to have used your Storm Sphere instead. That's fine. But like tagging it on as well is kind of.
If I didn't do Cure Winds, I wouldn't have been able to get the overcharge for the casting the spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll Can I do after? Can I do Sphere of Storms now?
Yeah, on your next turn. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll activate the sphere and make a bigger cloud up above, and I'll use a bonus action healing word on Muir, and you can get a 1d4 plus 5. There we go.
Ah,
7 hit points.
heck yeah.
Loving it.
That's almost half the hit points that Mule has left now.
Whee!
Okay, so that's just go from the top of the round. So Rurak just went. Zarzan, are you doing anything?
I'm probably hiding from the flying things and keeping an eye on this door at the top right.
Okay, so are you moving anywhere then?
If anything, I'll go here.
Okay, and then Muir, you get hit by this blast of energy, and then Rurak, says a word of healing, and you kind of feel a little bit better. And then, are you doing anything? Did you see these 2 people flying towards you through the sky?
I'm just looking at what spells I have prepared. 1 second. Is their flying counting as a magical effect?
No.
Scratch. Oh, there goes my flying. You know what? I'm going to throw a book at her. That's what I'm going to do. Book to the face. Texting.
Okay.
Panicky. Book to the face and then running around the corner.
Sure. So is that which one are you doing?
Whichever one's closest, I guess.
Sure. Okay. Good. So, what are they going to do?
Dex save.
Dex save. Uh, 11 is probably not good enough, right? So they're going to save anyways.
Oh. Boo.
Well,
Well, it was hurt like that.
Yeah, nothing else on your turn then? Yeah?
I'm gonna hide around here, like the tower down, and Cannon's gonna have a go at him.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna actually check my spell attack. Pretty sure it's one. Oh, there is 17.
You hit a 17?
Yeah.
That is just good enough.
Hey, right.
Wait,
So
hang on, is it? Why have they got...
You have plus 13.
For spell attacks thing.
That's initiative. Sorry, no, 17 is not. I got confused there. 17 is not good enough to hit them, I'm afraid.
Well, Ken's hiding under the desk then.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay, Lidda. So I'm skipping
Right.
the bad guy's turn this round, and then we'll go back to proper initiative the next round. But they will have arrived, right? It would be a
How
combat counter.
close together are they?
They're about
Are they
20 feet
floating
apart.
next to each other?
They're coming in a triangular, so they were like on opposite
Right.
sides of the moon warden, so they're kind of now converging.
Okay, lads, are we noping out of this one, or are we fighting these guys? Because I can help us with the noping out.
What does noping out mean? What would...
I put them into a sphere of wall of force that they can't get out for 10 minutes. While we boost to the top.
I'm gonna have to fight them at some point.
They'll meet
I
at the
could say
top.
that.
They'll meet at
My
the
whole
top.
thing is that fighting them separately, two big bad dudes, and then the other ones, like, separately, I feel like it's probably better to fight them at the same time for my abilities, but I don't know about you guys.
I just use my top level spell and all my bunch of my abilities to do a bunch of damage. We can, but I'm not going to be much help next time.
Okay,
Can you save the ducking out for when we're about to die? And
hopefully. It just means that I can't use any big spells. Fine, I'll do what I originally planned to do then. I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance. It is a dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point I choose within range.
Okay.
So I just want to encompass them, basically, because
Sure.
I'm doing this in the mind. When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, that creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage. So they need to make a con saving throw.
Okay, so 15 and a 24.
So the 24 makes it, the 15 doesn't.
Okay, the 15 makes it.
So they take 4d10. And they also suffer 1 level of exhaustion and emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. The light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible.
Okay. Sure, okay.
And yeah, it has to, when they start their turn in there, they'll have to make another saving throw
Okay,
for the damage.
sure. Cool, okay. Ward, are you doing anything?
I'm not really sure what would be the best thing for me to do, because yeah, I'm mainly good at melee kind of fighting, and that's not going on right now.
Well, they're coming up towards us, so they are probably going to be in the room at some point.
So I'll just hold my turn then.
Sure. Sargon, you doing anything?
Hiding behind this table, waiting for them to enter the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. I kind of want to move. I'm in a very bad
You
spot.
can move if you want, that is fine. Crafton, are you doing anything?
Is the moonbeam is the moonbeam still on one of them, or can I move it to so it is on that person?
Yeah, you can move it. They're kind of flying through it, but you can move it again, and then it will. You need to move it again on your next turn.
Yeah, so it should. So when it's their turn, they'll get another dose of moonbeam. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting at, yeah. Cool, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, we'll just do it just now because they're kind of. Their turn is kind of nebulous right now. So a Constitution save.
Does anyone want to move these
16?
bookcases in front of the door
So that's what
and
I'm
then
thinking.
have some
If we
for like cover?
if
That's
we
a good
knew what the which door leads up, then we'll block the other one with the bookcases.
Is 16 enough, Crafton?
No. 7.
Okay. How much damage then?
29.
Okay. Loran, what is Loran gonna do? Loran stays where she is. And then the two. There's one. There's
Hey,
two.
could I
Yeah.
kind of peek through this door that's like I'm right next to?
Yes. That one. You kind of open it. There's kind of you open it, and as you crack it, there's like this kind of green light that kind of drifts in. You can't see what's going on in there, but you can crack the door more and have a better look, or you can just shut it again. Having seen the green light, it's up to you.
I'll just shut up for now.
Okay. Yeah, Loran stays where she is. And the other two, they kind of move within range, kind of hover. But the map is kind of too small. They're hovering about like kind of 15 feet back from there. They're hovering roughly there. And they're saying some stuff. Where's my... The female astral kind of notices Loran and says,
Loran? Loran, I knew it! I told you she was alive. Nothing ever added up about it. But my, you've outdone yourself this time. These are the best specimens you've brought us yet.
and Loran kind of stays where she is. She says, "To underestimate these ones would be your end, Setting Sun's rays. They have already slain one of your foul ring." And the woman replies,
"There is no sun here. It is not my time."
And then they look like they prepare to unleash more pain train upon you guys. So you're now in the same kind of space. So we can go on a run by run basis now. So Rurek, it is your turn if you wish to do anything.
So they're kind of apart in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Call Lightning has like a 15-foot, so it's one square with like the surrounding squares. Right?
Yeah.
If I were to impact something mid-air, could I have like the electric kind of go onto both of them?
It depends on the you could probably do it. It might be like something like half damage. If it's kind of like weakening the. Like, how do you mean? Are you trying to?
I want to grab my hammer and kind of throw it in between the two of them, and then like call down the lightning, and it impacts the hammer. But since they would be like beside it, it would like damage both of them.
They'd probably have advantage on a save for that kind of thing because you're trying to throw it and also time like a lightning bolt to hit it in the thing and get the distance right. But yeah, you can try for it for sure.
I'll go for that. Yeah. Is there anything I have to like make? Because like I throw a hammer, then the spell just happens. I choose a point, and then it happens.
Well, give us roll a ranged attack check to see how on point your throwing is. And we'll take it from there, right?
A ranged attack, not a thrown attack.
Well, a thrown attack, yeah. Sorry.
Cool, no problem. 17.
17. Okay, well, I'll give them advantage is roughly equal to +5, so I'll give them +2 on their save instead, right?
Okay, cool.
So 1. Gets a 26.
Mm-hmm. No, that'll do it.
And the other one gets a 26.
Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. I'll still be using my channel ability, my second one, but they're both done now. But
Sure.
It was 80 max, so down to 40 to each of them.
So down to 40 to each of them. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, now they look pissed.
Cool.
So Rurek throws his hammer out, and then there's this other blast of thunder that sparks off it and kind of impacts on them. Then washes over them. They kind of like they instinctively kind of form this sort of like bubble around themselves, but it still looks like kind of you can see lightning kind of penetrating through it and it crackling across their masks and stuff. Their golden skin kind of glows in the light of it, and they you can't see their eyes you can only see like their mouth underneath this mask. Like it's like most of their face is covered by this starry mask, but like the expression they're wearing on their mouths does not indicate that they're pleased with you. So Zarzan, it's you.
I'll recall my hammer.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll pew him again.
Okay.
Here is first pew. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I wasn't targeting, but
That's fine.
critical.
That's okay. Just roll for the damage or stack on. Which one is that? Is that 1 or 2?
Oh, I fucked up. I added 1. That's on the lower dude that I can see.
Okay.
Right, I fucked up and added another dice. So I take whichever 2 of those.
So is it just supposed to be?
I think. I think.
Right. Okay. So you rolled
2d6
2d6 plus 3 twice, but in one roll. Okay. So let's just take the 2 4s in the middle. So that's 11. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Right. And I'll actually target him this
time. Sure. Anything else on your turn?
I will miss on the second shot.
Okay. So Zarzan fires off 2 arrows, and this guy, and the first one he kind of moves his fingers around to the front of his face, and he watches it like it looks like it's dead on target, and then like as he kind of holds the front of his mask, it just goes wham, and is like deflected down towards the ground. And then, but Zarzan shoots pretty fast, and he's kind of not quite prepared for the second one that like impacts into his shoulder. And it's this kind of you can see this like golden ink seeping out of the robes around the kind of armpit where the arrow impacts. Muir.
I'm gonna throw another book at the top one. So Dex him.
Okay, hang on. So is that the northmost one?
Yeah.
So Dex save from her.
Ooh.
Be nice if we could scroll a little faster in this program. Dexterity, saving throw. She succeeds.
Oh. Lame. Well,
what kind of spell was it? Was it a book throwing?
Yeah.
Sure. So Muir kind of hurls this book out through the gap, and it like good aim. Looks like it's gonna nice and true. And then this woman just kind of gestures with her hand, and it flies off into the gardens nearby. Anything else on your turn, Muir?
I'm gonna shoot her with a cannon.
Go for it.
21.
21 will hit, yeah.
coming up?
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, right there, fancy round. There we go. 50. From what it's worth, she gets plus it back.
I didn't get most of that.
15, and she gets plus it back. Like,
Okay. So 15 damage to her. Yoink. What kind of damage does your turret do? Force. Okay. So your turret goes off and fires this big blast of energy, but it kind of it sort of washes over her in a way that it's never done with anyone else before. And like it still looks like it has an impact. Like you see her like kind of her mouth kind of contorts in a wince as it impacts, but it doesn't look like quite as effective as most other times your cannon has gone off. So there's them.
Take that to make a constitution.
Okay.
Or something.
Constitution. A 7 from the lad.
Not good enough.
I think he's just gonna save anyways. An 18 from the lady. How does that do?
That is good enough.
Okay.
I think that just means they don't take the damage.
Okay. So it's their turn. So one of them. Who's hit the dude recently?
Me.
Zarzan.
Shouldn't hit that.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have a go at Zarzan. Oh yeah, because you shot him like quite good as well. Yeah. Okay. So that's one hit for 22 damage. And then he's gonna make another one for 30 damage. Does he get? And that's his go. And the lady. Near threw a book at her, but the book didn't do anything. Rarak's been throwing some pain train lightning bolts around, so she's gonna make one go at him for 32 damage.
What kind of attack is this?
As a ranged spell attack.
Is it what was that thing I have resistance to? Is he? Like mental damage? Psychic?
Is not psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, and you also have advantage to
Advantage to what, sorry?
you have advantage to charisma, intelligence, wisdom saves, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so mental saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Great.
That's great.
So second attack, 21 for 18 damage.
Okay.
Lida, it's you.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds.
Oh, the guy probably says something as well. Yeah, when the male one targets Zarzan and says,
Such interesting morphology. What wonderful things we could make of you.
and then it's your turn.
Is it just the one of them, or is it?
There's 2.
Where's the other one? Where is the other one?
Where you are, you can't see her.
If you unselect your character, you can see them.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Right. right now, I'm just gonna say fuck it and open the door.
Okay. So you're just opening it all the way?
Yeah.
What happens if you unleash more perils on this thing?
And I close the door.
Problem solved.
Sure. So Lydia, you kind of throw open the door, and this this green light from this other room emanates. Can I can't open it. There's nothing in there anyways on the map. So yeah, this green light comes in, and it's kind of peeking around the door, just for as much of a glimpse as you can get in 6 seconds. It looks like some sort of alchemy lab. There's all these tables, and there's these bubbling liquids, many of which are glowing with this kind of green energy that is fusing. It's causing all the light. Give us a perception check.
I'm mainly just concerned if there's anyone in there.
There's no one in there.
Okay.
There's a jar of human eyeballs that all kind of rotate to make eye contact with you as you open the door. Just on one of the benches.
Nice.
Okay. So I can see in there now. Okay, so I'm like here. I'm going to lightning bolt Zimans. I just have to look right there. Yep, my actions look different now.
Your actions look different now.
It's not like it doesn't have to like. Oh, I'm just tapping on it.
It might be
It
the
doesn't
mode
have-
you're in. At the bottom, you might have to change from
Oh,
standard
yeah,
to something else.
yeah.
And, yeah, there you go.
I got it. It was the display.
Yeah.
The display was
There you go. So who?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, you cast it yourself.
Whoops! How did I do that? Oh, unselect. Oh. Okay, I think that's. Okay, well, never mind that. Yeah, he succeeds on this thing, so he gets half damage.
That sounds right.
Does that just happen automatically when I click?
Yeah, it
the-
should do. Yeah.
No! I'm killing myself!
Hang on, I'll fix it. There you go. You're fine. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Would I be able to hop into the other room?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
be able to hide behind the door for cover?
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna move you in. There you go. Okay. Ward, it's you. Is there anything you wish to do on your turn? I don't know if your mic's going, bro.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
I said, what do people think would be best for Ward to do right now?
Don't really know what water can do.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
I would say go and check out the other door. If you can't attack the dudes.
I'll do that then.
Sure.
Go and check out the other door.
This other one.
Yeah, that's
Sure. Okay. So yeah, you pop the door there. No weird green light or anything coming out of there. All you can see is you're gonna have to peek around the side, but you can see there are these stone tables. There's like 3 of them in this room, and spaced kind of fairly equally apart. They're all kind of caked with blood. There's some weird implements on the wall, like they look like scalpels and kind of similar like surgical looking tools. There's like a bone saw there, and there are these vials of black liquid kind of in a little rack on the wall, and there are some pools of black liquid on the floor, but otherwise there's no one in there. There's just lots of blood.
okay. Can I walk over here and just like tell Muir, like, hey, you could There's some bad shit going on in that room over there.
Oh, okay. Well, outside, I don't mind. Close the door.
They got blood on the table.
Oh, that's not good. Well,
There's lots of vials of black stuff.
Ward, there's 2 people floating right in front of me.
It seems bad.
It don't seem bad.
Don't go in there.
Oh, okay, I won't. Thank you. Thanks, buddy.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Good scouting. Good scouting.
Anything else on your turn, Ward?
No.
No. Okay. Who's rolling all those d4s?
Jesus. I thought that was something happened to us.
Sargon, are you doing anything?
Oh god, I'm about to die.
I'm going to go here. I was going to ask you a question, but I don't think it actually matters if I just click the button.
Okay. What button are you clicking?
The breathe fire on the man button.
Oh yeah, I think that does just work.
Click that button.
Just because I wasn't sure if it would reach, but now I realise it doesn't matter what colour my scales are, it will reach.
Yeah, it's the same 30 feet, I think.
15 foot for some of them.
Oh yeah, because some of them are
It's only 10 foot away.
cones.
I had the button a minute ago, and now the button is gone.
It might be your display settings for your actions. I don't know what the different ones do. Sargon, you have a speech bubble next to your name. On my screen. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I have that on my screen too.
Yeah, if you set it onto
There,
display
there it is.
actions.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what the other ones do. Is he gonna? No, he's probably not gonna use one of these. He's probably just gonna let you, breathe your stuff,
And then I'm going to go back into cover.
You need to roll for the damage.
I'll do that first. Holy shit, it's lightning?
Yeah, man. Sargon breathes lightning.
Well,
Yes.
cool.
So Sargon, dashes kind of forward, kind of teeters on the edge, and kind of inhales and exhales this big burst of lightning that is it's almost like ball lightning that crackles through the air and kind of washes over the sky. And kind of as Sargon moves to do it, he sort of like puts a finger on his chin as if he's curious, and then he gets hit by it, and he just as the light from it fades, the big spark, he's just got a big grin on his face, and he says,
My word, look at that setting sun! Isn't that marvelous?
What a condescending dick.
I think they're quite cheery.
anything else on your turn, Sargon?
Yeah, just gotta move back into cover.
Okay. Raven, it's you.
The big A, is that where the 2 dudes are?
They're each an individual A. You can only see one of them where you are.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Is that the one that the moonbeam's on?
Yeah, the topmost one. That is the one with moonbeam.
Well, I suppose all I can do really is move the moonbeam so it's still on him.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it next to her, because it's kind of a pain when you stack tokens. But we'll just remember. So then, I think she should have made a save on her turn, and I don't think she did. So we'll just do it now.
Okay.
So it's Hang on, did we? I don't remember.
The other thing I was going to say,
So we
Jake,
didn't.
is when it's taken the hit points off, that would have been. But when that mind flare got me, I was a bear, so it would have been bear hit points.
Right. Okay.
Can you remember how much it was? Was it like 16? I think.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Right. I'll just take. I'll
Just take
keep a
16
running
off.
tally. Yeah.
She gets a
I'd
19
say-
on her save.
Okay, so I'll just half this then. Oh, it's rubbish, man.
So 19 is 9.5, so 9.
9?
Okay, and then it's your turn. If you're doing anything.
That's all I can do, really, at the moment.
Okay, so it is their legendary turn. Zzz. Ooh. What's that? Who's the most boring for them? Might be Rurik. Rurik's been a pain in the neck. No.
That's boring.
Is he gonna do that? Can't do that one. What? One of them, the male one, trades places with Rurik. And now Rurik is off the edge. There's a split second where like they kind of like he phases in, and Rurik kind of there's like a zoomph as he vanishes, and then a zoomph as Rurik appears there in like a half a second. And there's like a cartoon moment where you got anyone looking in that direction kind of makes eye contact with Rurik as he kind of looks down and realizes that he's a good 15 feet back from the edge and about 150 feet in the air. So that's that one's legendary turn.
Or his wee legs going.
How fast do you fall?
Can you?
Well,
hang on. A bunch of people said
like,
stuff there.
Probably gonna die.
It's like
I don't have a
60
reaction.
foot a turn, isn't it?
It's like 500 feet a turn. Then.
Stupid. Yeah.
Will I hit the ground before my turn?
You will hit the ground on your turn, I
Yes.
think.
On my turn.
Pretty sure that's how it works.
Can I not cast Featherfall on them?
I think it's a reaction, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I-
Yeah, I think you can do it. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Is it concentration?
Dying.
I don't know.
I think any reaction stuff is concentration.
That would kind of make sense if it wasn't. Let me check.
It's not.
Okay. Yeah. So. What does it look like when your feather falls Rurik?
It's like a little crab thing or a spider thing. It's like a backpack that you throw on someone.
Okay.
But not backpack, a parachute.
Sure. So Muir reaches into the extra dimensional space on her hip and pulls out this backpack and hurls it through the air, and it kind of these kind of legs spring out around it and kind of hook it onto Rurik and around the back of him, and this little like gyrocopter kind of comes at the front. And Rurik, you start plummeting and then kind of slow.
Oh.
So that was one of their legendary turn. What is the other one doing?
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, the two of them.
Thank you, Muir.
You're welcome.
That's our healer at the window.
It has one widow skill in it.
Hrafen, Ward, Muir, and Sargon. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
Oh, not 20. Oh.
I got 15.
No, 20.
10.
Okay. So who got over a 17? Sargon and Muir. So, Hrafen and Ward, you are going to take 14 cold damage. I'm sorry, Zarzan, I didn't mean to do that.
Fuck you, Sergeant.
That was unintentional. Set you back. Okay.
Luckily, he rolled so many ones.
Oh, I did, yeah. Ward and Hrafen suffer 14 damage, so I can just drag that onto the coffin. Have you already applied it, Finn?
It just like applied itself.
Did it? I think it did. He wasn't targeting. He was only targeting Zarza. There
we go. Applied itself.
Yeah. So yeah, the other one, the woman points kind of to the bookshelf behind you, and then you all feel the bookshelf. You feel this kind of draft as the bookshelf gets sucked into this wormhole through which you can see like stars and nebulae, and you get blasted by this wave of cold. You know, you feel your skin goes tight as you're kind of pulled back towards it, and then it shuts. And it's Loran's turn. So she is gonna she's gonna do a psychic eruption. She's gonna try for one. Nope. So then it goes back to the top of the round. That's Rurek's turn. Rurek, you're falling. Slowly.
I'm falling. Okay. Can I see the hole that's blasted out the?
Yeah. You're about like in the instant between you fell in like 20 feet or whatever, so you can still see it.
Can I? What's the building like? Is it flat?
It is flat. Otherwise, it kind of there's a narrow taper to it, so it kind of moves up towards a kind of it's kind of hexagonal in shape, and there's this whole wall, this big massive hole that's like it's like 20 feet by 20 feet, like a massive chunk missing in it.
But there's nothing. There's no features to grab onto. It's just
no, it's purely smooth. There's some windows a bit further down, but like kind of in your immediate vicinity, it's just smooth, smooth white stone.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Thunder Step and just teleport back inside the room.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what level spell that is though. Hang on. I think it's 3rd level.
I think so. 3rd level sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh well, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use Thunder Step. Get back inside the room, basically.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
When I get in, is anyone unconscious, or are we all still up?
Everyone seems conscious.
I can't spell. I can't cast anything anyway.
Okay.
No, that's me.
Okay, Zarzan, it's you then.
I would like to leg it to fuck through the room to my right.
Yep. Yeah, I think I have to move you guys through doors, but.
Okay. Is he gonna hit me or anything?
As
I do that.
Ooh.
Because if he is, I'm gonna use an action to disengage from him.
Yeah, he moves like he's gonna, this kind of silvery gold spectral hand kind of pops out his side, kind of clenching a fist, and looks like it's kind of gearing up to punch you as you're trying to back away.
Alright. Disengage.
Sure.
Back off.
Okay.
What's in this room, like in the immediate area?
This room looks like looks like some kind of apothecary lab or something. And there's kind of workbenches that kind of shoulder height for you actually. They're kind of on the tall side, and there are these like alembics and bubbling flasks of weird liquid, and it kind of many of them glow this kind of dull green color. So it's this sort of everything in this room is kind of green tinged. You're particularly green in here. The next to you looks pretty green. There is a jar of human eyeballs on a table in the corner. Most of them are looking at Lida, and then kind of as you enter, half of them swivel around and like rotate to kind of look at you. But otherwise, it's the floor is kind of it's not dusty, but it's not clean. Generally, doesn't look like it's seen much use.
From this side of the wall, is it a push or a pull door, or is it swivel?
It is a... It's a push door from your side.
Shit. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna try and hold it.
Wait, no, it's not. Sorry. It's a pull door from your side because Lydia pushed it.
Oh, then I'm gonna shut it and put myself up against
Sure.
it.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, if you want in, just not. But I don't want him charging in here in the meantime.
What if he knocks?
Okay,
We haven't established a secret knock yet.
Anything else on your turn, Zarson?
Kind of just look at Lydia and be like, I'm not happy with this. I'm not having a good time.
Okay. Muir, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use the X and Y cantrip. I have music like
I got some of that. It wasn't easy. Something about a cantrip. You broke up a bit there.
Oh, I was just saying I haven't used the cantrip before because I didn't read it right.
Okay.
So, 3 beams, and Mrs. The one that's blowing outside.
Sure.
So plus so 23. Right, that's a 16 at the least for all of them. And sorry, I'm really tired.
You need a 20 to hit them.
21 and 23. So 2 of them hit them.
Okay.
So that's wow, a whole 12 damage.
Ooh.
Zip zap.
Okay. So Muir, pulls her arm up, kind of Iron Man style, and it kind of glows this golden color, and these 3 beams kind of get discharged from it, and they kind of land through the air. One of them skeets off to the side, and the 2 others kind of there's like kind of like impact as they hit into this woman. She kind of flies back a bit to compensate for it, and there's kind of a crackle as it the energy moves over her. Anything else on your turn, Muir?
Oh, that's fine. Does that count?
For
Mechanic.
sure, yeah.
Whee! Great. Okay. So, 22. So it's double the dice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 43.
43. Wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get hacked.
Ka-chow. My cannon's doing more than me. God damn it.
So that's to her. Ooh, okay. That's a game changer.
Oh.
Ooh.
She is gonna do a thing. So does your cannon have hit points?
Yes. Actually, hold on. Yes, it does.
It does. Okay. Is it got like an armor class and stuff?
18.
18.
That's quite tanky, actually. Did they change that?
Very good.
It used
Maybe.
to be 12. They really beefed up the cannon. Like, it's a crap.
18, you say?
Yep.
It takes 28 force damage.
Oh, the cannon!
Is it still around?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my! I just realized the cannon has more hit points than me.
Yeah, so the cannon kind of charges up slightly longer than normal and unleashes this kind of, there's like a kind of a sort of an almost like comedy like bulge effect as the magic gets like rippled out of it, and this big ball of energy flies through the air and crackles over the astral woman floating in the sky. And she kind of grunts and says,
That won't do. They're a little more feisty than I'd expected. No matter.
And then, is that the end of your turn, Mir?
Let me just hide behind something real quick. Can I get here? Is that?
Yeah, yeah. That bookcase is gone now, so
Oh, right.
it goes stuck into
let's
space.
tower. I'm gonna hide behind Sargo.
Okay. So it is the dude.
I think the lady will still take the cloud thing.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, remember that for when it's her goal. So I need to target Zarzan. Zarzan's run away. What happens to bear? Is he gonna no, he's gonna target the ram.
No.
Not Lorraine.
26. So this dude he's quite tall, he's like 12, 13 feet tall, and he's kind of hovering. And the ram is kind of looking up at him, and he shakes his head, and he strikes out and like grabs her by the throat and lifts her up, and then he's gonna use all his reactions.
Oh dear.
Fucking
Oh, man.
Christ.
He's fucking wailing into
A
her.
lot of damage.
So, he grips her by the throat and holds her in the air, and she's kind of like clawing it. Like she's got actually pretty kind of gnarly fingernails. Like she's got claws, and she's kind of like clawing at his golden hand, and he holds her out, and then these spectral arms, these spectral gold and silver arms, 4 of them, kind of materialize around his waist, and they all there's like a rapid fire like kung fu strike, and he kind of tosses her aside. She goes. Nyah. She's kind of bounces once and is kind of on the edge of the room, and then it's the lady. So something happens. Lydia, you said?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, would the moonbeam happen as well?
Yeah, probably would. So. Whoop.
Oh, that's not a save.
So a 13 for Lydia's one and a 12 for the moonbeam.
That's a fail.
Okay, she's probably just going to succeed on them. She's running out of those. Yeah, so she's going to succeed on both of them. Does anything still happen?
So it's half that she succeeded then.
Yeah.
It's 11. That's quite well. It's not brilliant rules.
Okay. And then. Gonna move around here. Rex there. Rapin's there as well. Just gonna make one against Rurek.
Dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're actually gonna take 29 force damage,
Oh man.
which is gonna blast Raffen. So, Raffen, you're gonna take 24 damage. I need you to make a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw for your spell. You need a 12 to keep it.
Oh, nat
Then
20.
the moonbeam remains. So that's there.
Does it get extra strong because it's got a nat 20?
It does not. You just hold
How
on to
much
it real
damage did
good.
it take, sorry?
24.
24. I think I'm still a bear, I'm just double checking.
Okay. Yeah, let me. So you've been a bear this whole time, haven't
I'm
you?
just a bear.
So you don't actually need any of the damage. Lida, it's you. You're in a room with Zarzan. Kind of comes crashing in, and slams the door, and puts his back up against it. What are you doing?
I feel like, can I open the door? I need to shit.
Yeah, mate. Alright,
I can occupy the same space as ours
Yeah.
anyway, so I'll go there and then I'll peek in a little bit. I
Yeah, I
can't
guess
get in my
kind
room.
of. Oh, hang on. I
I
need to
can't get
move you. Here you go.
Ugh.
Because it's a door. Doesn't let you open doors if I
Okay.
don't make you.
Okay. Well, could it be? Is it okay if I'm still in the other room?
Yeah, that's fine.
While I'm doing this, because I don't want to get hit by that guy. Okay.
Be happy.
We gotta. What am I gonna do? Actually, shit. I'm gonna use up my good spells because this isn't the final fight.
Is it not the final fight? I'm wondering because there not 3 of these dudes and we've killed 1. Or is it 4 of these dudes?
I don't think we should assume it's the final fight.
Pretty
Oh,
sure it's not. I thought there was like a bunch of them. I thought there was like 5 dudes.
Maybe there's 5, maybe that's it. And so I thought maybe we'd be fighting 3 because I think there was other ones in other realms maybe or something, I don't know.
There was 3 at the start.
Yeah, there's 3 at the start, and Loran said there had been 5 total.
I'm just gonna fire blast. I'm gonna fire blast the lady. Actually, I'm gonna try and get her down so she can stop doing damage.
Okay.
18.
18 is not good enough, I'm afraid.
Dang it. Okay. After that, I would like to go back into the room.
Okay.
And I was there 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I want to go to this door
Mhm.
and open it. Have a look.
It opens into a stairwell. So you can see stairs going down, and kind of like maybe a level or 2 below, you can see more of these red-skinned, blindfolded guys with staves, kind of like legging it up the stairs towards where you guys are. They're moving pretty quickly. You reckon you've maybe got like a couple, like 30 seconds before they arrive. You can also see there's another staircase on the far end, but it doesn't connect to this one. It looks like looking over the edge, you can see this staircase spirals like down for ages, right? But it goes also. There's another staircase that goes up. It looks like it just kind of breaks on this level, and it resumes like elsewhere, and continues winding up the tower. And you can see it's not much. There's only like another 2 levels or so before it looks like the top, basically, as far as you can see. There's like a cap on the stairs.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back in and close the door and say, "We barricade this door," and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ward, it's you.
Cool. How dangerous do you think it would be for me to try and attack this dude?
He just punched the fuck out of the ram. You watched him do that with pretty high level of efficiency.
Yes, I remember that.
It's difficult to say. He looks quite proud of himself. He's kind of like he's got like a spectral golden hands on his hips. He's kind of like as Loran is kind of like skittering towards the edge.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go try and attack him.
Go for it.
Got my sword. Blammo.
Ooh.
Damn.
Blammo. Well, that's only one that'll hit him, right?
Yeah, but it is a crit.
It is.
Oh man.
Roll another D8 as well.
Yeah. Suck it. 16 damage.
Says a 1 and a 5 plus 5, so 6, so 11 to him. So he is on that many. Okay, anything else on your turn, Ward?
And I'm going to. Wait, how many can I move there? 3.
Yeah.
Can I move another 3? Can I move back over here? I'm gonna do that.
Sure. So Ward dances forward and does 2 slices. One of them, you take like a big nick down his real arm, and you draw this kind of thin golden trickle of blood, and kind of he's looking at Loran, kind of almost dangling off the edge, and he turns around and delivers this, like, you can't see his eyes, but you can see his mouth, and you get this like withering look as you cut this, you draw this blood, and then Ward kind of backs away. Sargon, it's you.
Right. I am going to move there. I'm going to use one of my superiority die to use Rally on Rurak.
Okay.
Cool.
So Rurak gain 8 temporary hit points.
Hey, thank you, dude. Brilliant.
And is Harafin is like within attacking distance. Do I get advantage for that?
Yeah, Raffin's right there, yeah.
Sweet.
I'm right there.
I'm going to action search.
Okay.
Beat the fuck out.
Again.
Ooh.
Ooh. Crits on a 19, he's back.
It's on a 19.
Classic.
Okay, so that's 17. Hit him.
Oh fuck! I forgot to target.
That's alright.
Oh shit. Is that-
15 is not good enough of a crit.
God damn it. Oh, I forgot to add advantage to that one, but... Oh, fuck's sake. I forgot to add advantage to that one as well. That did not go well. Fuck!
Oh man, look at those rolls.
Bad rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, any of them? One of them was 19, right?
Yeah, the 19 crit.
Fuck, I'm not knowing. All of Sargon's maneuvers are fairly evasive. Yeah. I think that is it. Yeah.
Okay, so Sargon steps forward and delivers a strike. You've already killed one of these guys, Sargon. You kind of you know what the drill is. And you go for one, and then you get a really nice strike in. So you're like do another 3 rapid. But like these spectral arms, like you kind of like after the first strike, he whips around, and then there's like a kind of a Matrix montage kind of thing where he like bats your spear away like Kung Fu style, with two of these spectral golden arms, and nothing quite connects after that first strike. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Hrafen, it's you.
Right. Which one is A? Is that the?
They're both A.
They're both A. Are they both in then?
No, the other one is outside. You might not be able to see her.
So, the one outside's the one that's been moonbeamed, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Although she's
so-
now moved out of it.
Right, I'll move the moonbeam onto her again, and then I'll rush in and bear attack the tall, robed human.
Okay.
Number 1. Like so. So a roll for attack.
Yes.
So bite first. That's 22.
22 will hit.
Uh, 12.
12 will not hit.
Okay, 1d8 plus 5 then. 12.
12. So that's to that guy. Okay, anything else on your turn?
That's me.
Oh, that triggers a thing. So he's gonna untarget the ram. He's gonna target Hrafen. He kind of wheels around as you claw at him, and he is going to. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you. Yeah. So 12. 12 doesn't hit you as a bear, does it?
No, it does not.
I guess the second one. 18, does that hit you?
That's going to hit me.
Okay, you're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage as he strikes you with his palm.
Alright, can you put up 9 damage on my thing? Because that means I'm back to being a Hrafen.
Okay. Can you also give me a Constitution saving throw? You need a 10 to maintain your concentration on your spell. You're fine.
I got 16.
Nice.
Okay, is there legendary turns?
No, it's not.
What are they going to do?
They've had them already.
So Hrafen turns back into a Hrafen, and the male one says,
Ah, a druid! Marvelous!
I'm for it now.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, Hrafen.
You're good at those.
His famous last words, that's
22. Okay, you're fine.
22.
So he kind of he turns around and he kind of clasps your head between his hands, and you feel his fingers kind of press against the sides of your head, and he his fingers kind of glow with this golden energy, and all these images flash over your mind of stars and cosmoses, and trees withering and dying and regrowing, and then you kind of shrug it off, and he kind of looks. His mouth does something quizzical. That's him. The other one, what's she gonna do?
She's going to take some damage from thing.
It's not her turn.
Oh, it's her legendary turn.
It's her legendary turn, not her turn. She vanishes. She blinks out of existence.
Calling that a win.
Coward.
Out again!
And the other one, the male one, kind of goes and sighs, Lida, it's you.
Oh, it's me? Alright.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, it's not. It's Loran. I'm sorry. I got confused. Loran is gonna pull herself to her feet. Yeah, Loran pulls herself to her feet, kind of pulls herself up off the ledge, and she's gonna place a hand on Rurak's shoulder and heal him for 17.
Okay.
Like, you know, she keeps the hand there. Maybe the hand lingers longer than it should. You know, it's kind of a dramatic moment.
No,
like,
I'm thankful.
Yeah, you got this big blue clawed hand on your shoulder. She stands up, and then it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I take a peek out the ledge and see if the big golem is there any sort of like sign that's at all functioning still, or is it like going off or something?
It's lying in still a vaguely humanoid shape. There's kind of the light in its face is kind of very faintly there, but it's diminishing. But it's still mostly like intact. It's just not really got the whole sentience thing going on right now.
From this might be a long shot. From like the reading of like the golem books and stuff, is there like a general like command word for power on, turn on,
That sort of thing is distinct between like guardian constructs. So like there might be, and if you knew the one for him, it might work, but he might also not be allowed.
Yeah, sure.
Need to read the manual.
Yeah.
Needs new batteries.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It takes triple A's.
For yourself. It's okay. Next little bend of a thing. Can I redirect the lightning? Is it straight towards where it's going, or can I hang out the window and direct it into the guy inside?
Are you asking if you can bend lightning?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
Lightning can go sideways.
Yeah, like if it could, like,
an Uncle Iroh, lightning comes in, I'll do a little dance.
You're not a firebender.
I need to know the specifics of the thing you're trying to do, rather than
I'm gonna hang out the window, hold Thulnir, get some lightning on it, and then fucking whip it at the guy inside.
Oh, so you're trying to.
I don't think this was gonna go.
I mean, that'll probably work. But he'll have a bonus on its save. Like, he'll have advantage.
Is Selnir not like a lightning rod?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Cool. It's still a lightning rod.
I think we attract lightning to him, no?
Is there anything lightning-y about Selnir?
You said Thelmir, as in
Thulnir.
your hammer.
Oh, I thought you said Selnir. I was like, a bit confused. Yeah, it's a hammer of Altius. It's my hammer. It's lightning-y. So, yeah.
So I'm hearing yes.
That's an 8. How many?
I guess that's a fail.
It's
so
a fail.
I need to.
He's gonna succeed.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark one off for him.
He's just choosing to.
He's just choosing
You
to.
can just do that.
I can get just 1 arse. There we go. Well, nice. 39 damage halved.
So that's 19 and a half. So 19 to begin. So it's got that much.
We're actually gonna limp over like here next to Ward.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be it.
So Varek, has the round's hand on his shoulder and kind of, holds the hammer out, behind him, and he kind of psychs himself up, and you hear this crack of thunder, and there's this blinding light as this lightning bolt connects with Varek's hammer, and is kind of sustained through it, and he kind of casts it around, and it does this big electrical arc across the floor, and is kind of aimed towards this guy. And he kind of lowers his head and moves his finger and kind of just like wrenches he holds the lightning bolt in place on the floor and then dissipates it. But there's this kind of after crackle that kind of looks like he's expended no small amount of effort to do that. So, anything else on your turn, Marek?
I can use a healing word. I'll give Loran a what's spell level. Let's go for a second level healing word.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2d4s plus 5. 8 healing. Is Loran wearing metal?
No. She's wearing robes. Okay. Then it is Zarzan's turn.
The door that led us at.
Yeah.
What does it open into the room or out of the room?
That one opens into the room. That's a pool one.
Fantastic. Is there a table or a bookshelf or something that we can prop up against the door?
Yeah, there's like benches and stuff. You can. If it's one that if it's one that you and Lydia can shift between you, then it's probably not gonna it's not gonna hold like a sustained assault for very long. It's not gonna be perfectly impervious. But it'll definitely help. There's definitely some benches you reckon you could shift into position for that sort of maneuver.
I would like to make a start on moving some stuff up against the door.
Sure, give us an athletics check.
What if I use my brain that has physics in it?
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Can I mind palace a way for the benches to perfectly go up against the door so they have more structural integrity as a barrier?
Give us a.
Shit, to be honest, but
Yeah, on your turn you can give us a roll, and we'll that'll contribute to it. So what do you get, Zarzan? 24. Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, Zarzan, starts scraping benches along the floor, and you get something hooked in against the door this turn. Obviously you can stack more stuff up there, but you get you manage to kind of rotate a workbench 90 degrees and kind of barricade it up against the door, and you're pretty confident it'll be secure enough. Anything else on your turn? Then it's Muir.
I'm gonna that guy.
Okay.
That one doesn't hit. The second one does. No, yeah, 20. Yeah, second one hits. And the last one's 17. It's only one of them.
Okay. For 12 though.
Oh! Did the 8 roll? Plus 6, so 18.
18.
Well, that'd be like.
That's when turn to burn. Sure, yeah. So Muir discharges this blast of golden energy again, arcs through the air and slams into the side of this guy's mask. And actually, you hear this kind of cracking noise, and you can see there's a sliver of a hairline fissure has formed in the mask over his eyes. Anything else on your turn, Muir?
Little cannon dude's gonna have a go at him.
Sure.
Oh, it was almost a 20. That's it.
Didn't hit. Okay. Well, it's his turn next. He lets out an exasperated grunt and then vanishes in a similar manner to the other one.
God damn it, we just barricaded the door.
So it's 20 to 10 just now. Lyda and Zarzan, you can hear, the footsteps are approaching the door from the soldiers that Lyda saw. You've got it barricaded, so hopefully it's going to hold for a bit. But 20 to 10 feels like a pretty good place to stop there. It seems like a nice point. We'll pick it up next Tuesday for what may be the conclusion of this battle with the Astral Lads. We'll see. So yeah, if you watch the stream, cheers for watching. We'll see you next Tuesday.